So, I mean, the colours on the picture that you've got, you can approximately do those, or you know, if you wanted to go a bit more wilder, which we will with the brusho. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet the top half of him. Don't forget, we've got the masking fluid on, and I'm just going to drop some yellow ochre in first of all. So this is a bit more of a subtle lizard. The one.
Subtle lizard.
Subtle, if there is there such a thing as a subtle lizard? So that's just some yellow ochre first of all. It's got sort of orangey tones in there, so I'm going to put some orange in there as well. So just sort of let this merge in a bit. And it's also, I don't know whether it's just the print or it's got some sort of greeny bits in as well. So we can drop these in, just let all these merge together. Not doing much on his belly at the moment. And then I'll just get a bit of tissue. So that's all wet into wet, that, and then obviously he's got these sort of stripes, so I can just lift out with a bit of tissue where he's got 1 or 2 stripes. He's got a bit on his head as well, hasn't he? It's quite pink on his tummy, so instead of calling it a him, I don't know how you sex a lizard. Some pink on. And there's quite a bit of pink in the tail, so I'm not being too particular about this. Just, if it goes over the edge, doesn't matter too much. So just picking up colour on my brush. I'm using a number 8 or number 6, something like that would be fine. So while it's wet, this colour will merge in and we'll get some sort of softer edges. So I say you can do it similar to the colours that are on there, or if you really wanted to just go a bit wild and do something quite strong. I mean, some of these pictures there's some bright greens and yellows. Just going to make his tail a bit stronger. And then I'm just going to lift out a little bit where there's these like bands of white as well. Got some sweeties there for me. You're just unwrapping your paint, aren't you? And then of course there's these brown spots all over him. So just going to again drop some of these in. It's still a little bit wet, but we can go back in. brush here just to tidy up things. I've gone a bit dark or a bit too, got over the edge there a little bit. Just clean that off a bit. Another hairdryer down there if you need another one. Cones in there. Be a little bit more controlled just here. Just add in a bit more orange around there. A bit more darker orange, sort of stronger mix of orange on this leg. So my brown dots have disappeared a bit because it was a little bit wet, so I'll just go back in and put those in. They're quite random, those are. Could use a bit of pencil crayon as well. That's always good to do more detailed bits. On the tail as well. You can use a bit of gouache as well if we need to go back and get some whiter bits added in. It's particularly true when we do brusho one. A lizard be sitting on grass or rock or something, so perhaps put some colours down to just put it onto something. It's a very strong colour, that. What we could do is, just thought of that, we could put a little bit of cling film on the rock, couldn't we? Kitchen. paper, you can use aluminium foil as well, so yeah, I don't know if that will. I've not used it before actually, I've not even experimented with it, but we'll put a bit of that on and we'll put some clean.
So you've just done like
I'll just put some browns.
black brown.
Yeah, we'll put that on. We'll put that onto there. We'll see what happens with that. And now we're going to go for the brusho. And I'm just going to put that across there, otherwise that one will have brusho on it too. No. Have you all used brusho?
No.
Who's used it? Who's used it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sneaked it out.
Yeah.
You have used it. So, brusho.
Absolutely no control.
No, that's right. Yeah. The brusho, a very concentrated pigment in a powder form that we can sprinkle on, and you don't need very much. Okay, so we will go for, we'll stick to sort of similar colours, so I'm going to put, so each of them have got a little peg in them, so don't take the top off, just take the peg out, and literally you do not need very much, so just tap it on and put a little bit of orange, as you can see. There's not much there. Put a little bit of orange. I'm going to put a little bit of green.
And sprinkle it on.
Sprinkle it on as if, as you say, it's like putting salt on your chips. Oops.
I'm quite generous with that.
If you put too much on, it will just look a bit of a mess. I'm going to put, so we've got some, what green was that? That was a sea green. I'm going to put a bit of a leaf green in. I've got a bit of red. Oh no, I won't put red in. It can look a bit like it's been cut.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit of burnt sienna. So, not a lot there, is there? And then take a spray, water spray, it's just got clean water in it, and we just spray it on. And you can see, there wasn't much there, but and then we'll just leave that and let that dry, and then we will work back into it to bring out a little bit in the background.
Because when you sprinkle it on, it doesn't look like
Doesn't look like there's much there.
anything there.